New at 10, the Dollar General shooting could have been a lot worse. Cheektowaga police show us why tonight.
Everybody known the project is known for, drugs.
Also new at 10, changing marijuana laws in New York State. Advocates make their case by presenting eye-opening new research that shows who is arrested more than anyone else in Erie County.
And it's another cold night out there tonight. Clear skies are headed our way as we move through Wednesday. But coming up, I'll let you know when some rain showers move in, plus some snow as well.
Live in high definition, this is Western New York's news leader. Now, News 4 at 10.
It is a miracle that I'm not at this podium reading off the names of the dead.
Police Chief David Zach says it's remarkable no one was seriously hurt when a gunman opened fire on a Dollar General store in Cheektowaga this afternoon. Good evening, everyone. The chief tells us a man wearing body armor fired multiple rounds at the store on Union Road. He is now in police custody. News 4's Callan Gray joins us live in the studio with the latest details. Callan?
Nolina, Chief Zach says his officers are the best of the best, and it was both training and luck that prevented the loss of any lives today. A 53-year-old Cheektowaga man was hurt, but it is expected to be okay after what police are calling an unprovoked attack. Cheektowaga police rushed to the General Dollar store off Union Road just before 3 o'clock.
The first officers on scene encountered total chaos.
They say a man wearing body armor and camouflage was running away after firing dozens of rounds at the store and everyone inside.
After a brief foot pursuit, the subject was tackled to the ground by officers. No shots were exchanged between the subject and CPD officers.
Chief David Zach says the suspect was not armed when he was taken into custody, but police recovered 2 AR-15 rifles from the scene. They believe the suspect acted alone. One person in the parking lot got non-life-threatening injuries, but police couldn't tell us whether that victim was shot. We asked if the attack was planned.
We can't speculate on that. We're just into this. He is not being cooperative with us at all. So motive, pre-planning, all those things, we're just unsure of at this time.
During the investigation, an NFTA canine detected a potentially explosive substance on the suspect's vehicle. ATF and the Erie County Sheriff's Office bomb squad determined there was no threat.
These are the times we live in, sadly. And when you have an incident like this, you have to take every precaution.
Chief Zach says it's lucky this wasn't a deadly attack.
We're blessed for that. We're fortunate that those persons inside the store, I'm sure, are spending some quality time with loved ones at this time. They clearly were extremely lucky.
Now, police tell us the suspect was hurt, but couldn't say if that happened before or during his arrest. They have not released his name, telling us earlier they were still working to verify his ID, but they did investigate a residence at Garden Village Apartments as his possible home. Reporting in studio, Callan Gray, News 4 at 10.
Callan, thank you, and stay with us here as we learn more details about what prompted this shooting. We will bring you any updates here on air and also our website and all of our social media pages. Also new at 10, advocates are pushing for marijuana reform laws in this state. This after a new report from the Partnership for the Public Good shows more young black residents in Erie County and Buffalo are arrested for low-level marijuana possession. The report says young black residents make up 76% of arrests in Erie County, despite them only making up 18% of the county population. Start Smart New York, a campaign to end marijuana prohibition, says they support taxing marijuana and legally regulating it, which they say will stop fueling violence. New York State decriminalized marijuana, and Assemblywoman Crystal Peoples-Stokes says something needs to change.
It is just almost sickening that here we are in 2017 and we're still incarcerating people at the same rates.
The time and the costs that are incurred fighting these charges are really can be astronomical, especially for my clients who don't have very little to begin with.
Marijuana gives where I'm at, where I reside at, it gives officers a reason to bother me.
That father of 5 believes there is a systemic problem in places like the projects he says where he lives are targeted more by police. Assemblywoman People Stokes not only wants to legalize pot, but also seal the records of those who have been convicted of marijuana possession so their record is wiped clean. Also, just into the newsroom, UB police are now using a video posted on Instagram and Twitter in the hopes of finding those responsible for stealing a stop sign. This is the new video. It was posted on Buff's Barstool page on Instagram and Twitter. It shows people carrying a stop sign into a home. Police say the sign was stolen at the intersection of Hayes Road and Rotary Road on UB's Main Street campus. The three men seen in the surveillance video you saw at the beginning of the story allegedly took the sign, which could create a dangerous situation for the public. Anyone who can help identify the suspects in these pictures here or the video is asked to call UB Police at 645-2222. And also new at 10 tonight, part-time parent workers are returning to Buffalo schools under a program that was suspended in September. It was shut down by the IRS. Sam Radford, president of the District Parent Coordinating Council, says the workers formerly known as parent facilitators will now be parent engagement liaisons. These parents receive stipends of $300 per month to help other parents navigate the school systems. The IRS shut down this program, saying the district could no longer pay the parents as consultants. Radford says they have worked out a resolution allowing these parents to return to work until the end of the year, while the district explores a different model for next year. The Bills fan who ran onto the field naked during Sunday's game faced a judge for the second time this week. 29-year-old Tristan Lambright was arraigned yesterday on several charges, including public lewdness. News 4's Rachel Monjovi was in court today and spoke with his lawyer. Rachel?
Well, Nalina, Lambright is officially out on bail tonight. Today, he had to enter into an either guilty or not guilty plea. And based off of social media reaction, many were surprised by what he pled this evening.
It's an image that's gone viral. A naked man running down New Era Field during Sunday's Bills game against the Saints. But that incident comes with some serious consequences for 29-year-old Tristan Lambright.
Make no mistake, this is not a joke to my client. This may have been in the moment, something that was a spur of the moment, funny, hilarious thing to have done. It's pretty serious now.
Lambright is charged with criminal trespassing, public lewdness, and exposure of a person. He pleaded not guilty to all three charges in court today, despite video evidence.
Just because you saw a video doesn't automatically mean that the video is going to be admissible. There's obviously evidentiary laws and rules that apply in a court of law.
Lambright's attorney says she plans to file a motion to dismiss the lewdness charge. His friends tell us the streaking incident was meant to be fun.
Maybe it wasn't appropriate, but it was also just in the spirit of just like, hey, Buffalo, let's live.
Loved ones say Lambright and his family have been dealing with hardships. His aunt took her own life, and Lambright has been in and out of homelessness. A fundraiser is now in the works, with proceeds going towards crisis services and the Hope Project.
Here we have this, kind of silly, stupid incident that has managed to somehow turn itself around and become something, really wonderful.
Details about the fundraiser can be found on our website, WIVB.com. In the meantime, Lambright is out on a $500 cash bond. He's due back in court December 7th. Reporting live, Rachel Monjovi, News 4 at 10.
Rachel, thank you. Next at 10, developing news, a gunman kills 4 and wounds elementary school children. What could have stopped him from killing more and possibly children? That's next.